It wouldn't surprise me if one of these motherfuckers was Ryan Reynolds wearing a Deadpool mask, sitting in the back with low light, silhouetted out. They change his voice. Dwayne truly doesn't give a fuck about the production. He's an asshole. He shows up late to say, he pisses all over the place. Now, that's one thing I wanted to touch on. The pissing in the bottle, that's insane. That's just crazy. Like, let's think about that. If you're on set and you're not going to the bathroom, you're like, man, I for whatever reason it is, you can't take whatever time to go to the bathroom on set or wherever. To piss in that bottle, you have to then whip your Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson cock out, squeeze it into a Voss bottle, because I would imagine it's fucking thick as shit. So you just gotta, squeeze the fuck out of it. It's almost like, you remember when you were a kid and there was that putty and you'd stick your fingers in the putty, it'd go like, and when you accidentally pulled it out of the plastic cylinder container that it came in, you had to try to shove it back in, and it's all like bulging off the sides, but you're still trying to mash it back into that cylinder. He's basically doing that with this Voss water bottle. He's yamming his fucking rock piece into that thing. He finally pops enough in to take a piss. He has to do that in front of everyone around him, right? I hope I'm painting this mental picture good enough for you. So he has to do that in front of everyone around him. And then he takes it, caps it off, and hands it over to either one of his team members or one of the production assistants. Jesus Christ. To have that job. That's disgusting. That's so gross. And I got some questions about it. Let's think about that. Let's think about this. Here's my question. When they throw it away, ask yourself this. When they throw it away, do they throw out the whole bottle? Because the way that they have it worded here, they almost make it seem like it has to be a Voss water bottle. And with someone who's as famous and as rich as The Rock, who's probably used to hearing yes, 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 yes all the time, it wouldn't surprise me if that's a deal breaker. It's got to be a Voss water bottle. So now if it has to be a Voss water bottle, are they just uncapping it and dumping it and then capping it back off and holding the bottle? Holding on to it for the next rainy day, quote unquote. There's so much to unpack here. Now, this article also goes on to say that these types of issues, not the pissing, and obviously if that's true, he's doing it all day, every day, everywhere he goes. But as far as the lateness is concerned, they're going on to say that that issue is nothing new. That he was doing that kind of thing when he was filming the TV series Ballers, which he played the lead role in. He was regularly 3 hours late to set. On the set of Rampage, he was apparently an average of 4 to 5 hours late daily. One co-star apparently was keeping records of his tardiness, according to 2 insiders. And they're also saying that the reasons behind all of this is the fact that he refuses to shoot for a full day, despite factoring in his 3-hour workout routine. And someone like The Rock, you would imagine, when they're on set, he's the type of guy that he's like, I'm working out no matter what, right? He's all work, no play. He's The Rock Johnson. He's working out no matter what. So if he's on set, you better believe that the production is going to make sure that he has a fully decked out gym on location no matter where they're shooting. This is not the type of guy who's going to go, oh, we're shooting in Santa Monica today, I'll just stop by the 24-hour fitness. It's not going to happen. You would lose more time for him having to take pictures and sign autographs and shit. It would cost you more money with that than it would to just build the fucking gym on set. So he's reached that level of stardom. So now, here's what's crazy. If the gym is there, how the fuck are you still showing up late? Like, what could you possibly be doing? You know what would be funny? If you've ever seen the movie Pain and Gain, The Rock plays this prisoner who gets out of jail for some sort of violent crime or something like that. But he's completely jacked, obviously, if it's being played by The Rock. But in the movie, The Rock's character gets caught up in his overwhelming cocaine addiction and is doing all this shiesty shit, is just fucking up plans and being late to everything.
Team Jesus. Feel great. Doyle feels great.
May cause anxiety, aggression,
Seizure, suicidal thoughts, dementia, hallucinations, gas,
I feel like shit now.
Jesus, forgive us.
Imagine if that was like The Rock's real life, if everything we see of him in public is just a fucking complete lie, and his real life was that character from the movie Pain and Gain. That would be hilarious, because I'll tell you right now, if you've never seen the movie Pain and Gain, do yourself a favor and watch it. It's based on a true story, but it is funny as shit, dude. It is so goddamn funny. So, going back to the article, all of those reasons, they don't necessarily make a whole lot of sense for you to be late like that. 8 hours late daily to the set? It's like, come on, man. Apparently he was getting in fights with Vin Diesel, which I would imagine that would be on the set of Fast and Furious. He's getting in arguments with Ryan Reynolds on the set of Red Notice. I mean, come on. If Ryan Reynolds is arguing with you, you must be doing something wrong, because this guy doesn't take any fucking thing serious. Like, this guy has been typecast in every movie that he's played in the past 10 years, and he played Deadpool. So this is obviously somebody that doesn't take life too seriously. If he didn't even have to go that far out of his actual personality to play the fucking character Deadpool. I mean, come on. Now, obviously, these are all just accusations, right? They're all allegations. We don't know if they're founded yet. These are all anonymous inside sources talking shit about a famous guy. So they could be hearsay. They could be whatever, because everyone likes to shit on the big guy. Anytime anyone gets as famous as The Rock does, there's always going to be someone like me who wants to shit all over them. You know? So clearly, some of these things could be lies, especially peeing on set, Voss water bottles. Like, come on. That sounds insane. Why would somebody as well put together, as responsible, as disciplined as The Rock, as Dwayne The Rock Johnson, why would they go out of their way to piss in bottles? Like, why would someone with that level of discipline just not go to the bathroom? Those were my thoughts when I first heard it. I was like, this sounds like cockamamie bullshit. That's my new favorite word, cockamamie. It sounds like cockamamie bullshit. Right? But then I saw this video. Check this out.
On the market, shirts, shoes, hoodies, sweats, whatever it is. I train in it daily. I go hardcore in it, and I make sure that it's perfect by the time it gets in your hands. From this never full shirt to, I want to show you a brand new colorway for the Rock Delta training shoes. This is called Desert Sand. It's a badass color, never seen before on the market in a training shoe. And I just realized you just saw my big bottle of pee. Look, I go hardcore when I train. I don't have time to go to the bathroom. I find a bottle, I pee in it, and I keep training like a beast. This November, USDNA, get ready.
Right there. You heard it from the horse's mouth, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're watching and not just listening, you saw it. One huge Voss water bottle of pee. We're not talking like one of those little Voss water bottles that you can get in like the gas station. You know, they sell ones that are like the same size, or at least they're the same height as a regular water bottle. They're way skinnier. It's probably like a regular bottle would be like 20 ounces. These things are probably like 12. Still cost like $6. We're not talking about one of those little daddy Voss water bottles. We're talking about the ones that they give you at those nice restaurants, those big boys. Those like 12-inch tall Voss water bottles with the thick girth on. And it's just fucking filled with piss. It's filled with piss. Now, if you're someone like me who tries to connect the dots here, you see this video and you think to yourself, well, I mean, if he's caught red-handed right here, I would imagine this is probably clipped from like a live of his. So there's no taking this back. There was no not post of this for him. If you see this and you're like, this guy got caught red-handed with the bottle of pee. That to me at least, that kind of solidifies the argument a little bit of it being real. How awesome would it be to like see him go live one day and him accidentally take a fucking huge swig out of the Voss water bottle thinking he's grabbing like something else? He's like, I go hard, I train like a beast. I go hard, I train like a beast. He just chugs it down. And to save face on the Instagram live, he's like, oh, I accidentally drank my bottle of pee, but we're beasts out here in this gym. We down it. We don't even give a fuck. Then downs the rest of the bottle. Then whips his dick out, pisses in it again, and downs it again. He's like, that's how fucking hard I am on the rock. God, that is insane. That is insane. One boss I would not like to have.
And hold my fart like a bong rip.